Okay, if you give me 10 minutes, I'm gonna see if I can 10x your business by giving you advice that just gets increasingly more important as I go. And I've invested thousands of dollars in mentorship, course, programs, advice, and I've managed well over $25 million in ad spend for a bunch of different businesses. And actually got one of my clients to get to $1 million a month. And I've worked with clients anywhere from 10K a month to 500K a month. And in this case, one of my previous clients got them to $1 million a month. My name is Gus, and I'm building a $1.2 million a year consulting business every single day, working one-on-one with my clients and helping each and every one scale. I meet and speak with my clients every single day, so everything that I'm about to share is things that I've done, that they've done, that worked, that didn't work, things that I'm trying today, and everything I've learned in the process of growing my business. Let's just get started, and hopefully I don't go past the 10 minutes because I already committed into doing this. The first one is obviously, I think, again, as I go, it's gonna get better and more important. Losing time already. I'm gonna have to fly through this. The first one is hire mentors. Buy the books I recommend and implement every single thing that they tell you. Listen, the smartest, most athletic, most successful people in the world have mentors and have coaches. Any sport that you follow, UFC, hockey, football, soccer, if you want to call it soccer, but we don't call it soccer. That's bad. They all have coaches. Michael Phelps had a coach. Michael Phelps even had a coach that I don't think he ever won an Olympic medal. Michael Phelps has who knows how many. Number two, your offer isn't as good as you think. The lesson here isn't just to throw shade on you, but honestly to tell you that you have to drop your ego and always look at your offer from the eyes of your perfect customer, and always ask for feedback. That's the first thing I tell all my clients. I'll ask all my clients, what have you liked? What haven't you liked? What could we make better? And I always tell them to do the same with their clients. Number three, focus on offers, not products. You're selling information, you're selling outcomes, you're selling transformation. You're not here selling a widget. Now, if you're an e-commerce watching this, I'm sorry, but this is mostly for online service, info product, infopreneurs, and even enterprises that are not selling widgets to the masses, but information and services. Focus on your offer, not just on a product. Number four, you don't have to niche down. Many times I've had different clients that are in, for example, the fitness industry, and they think that they only have to service one type of people. Maybe it's just premenopausal women. Maybe that's a good one. But if you're somebody that you're inspired to help more people, you don't have to just niche down because everyone tells you that the riches are in the niches. I think that's a lot of BS. I've had clients in the past where I took them from a niche into something a little bit more broad, like a health coach, and they're crushing it. You have to understand that in order for you to be successful, you have to understand your clients better than how they understand themselves. And that's how you have killer messaging and killer marketing and killer products. Number five, track your numbers. Obviously, your business depends on it. And the best thing I can give you is that you have to have a centralized truth central. What this means is have all of your metrics. So like have a sales team lead, have their own metrics, have marketing, have their own metrics. But all in all, you want to centralize all of those metrics into one big dashboard that you as the CEO can use to track everything, see the bottlenecks, see the important metrics, and you don't have to go super fancy. Even Google Sheets work perfectly. I've had clients tracking all of their stuff in Google Sheets. For example, this client that I took to $1 million a month, they were doing 300K, 200K a month when I came in. I can't remember specifically, but once I left that client, they were at $1 million a month. They were still tracking stuff in Google Sheets. You don't have to get fancy, but please just track, understand the numbers, understand what the story is behind those numbers. And if you have a team, have your team track specific metrics in their teams. For example, what they need to have to make decisions. But you as an owner, you don't have to see everything. You just have to see the most important metrics from each department to understand where you need to take your company. Very simple. Number six, hire slow, fire fast, promote fastest. Pretty self-explanatory. Take your time in hiring. And the thing that I want to give you here in hiring is, if you're just starting out, sometimes you want to hire friends. That's completely normal, but still take them through the normal hiring process. And you have to be able to discern inside of your business, if you bring them in, to be able to understand when to have the friend hats and when to have the business owner hat. And you have to be able to make that distinction from the get-go. The other thing is, hire good quality talent if you can. I know sometimes it's hard, and I know sometimes people are going to say, hey, just hire VA from very cheap, whatever. You're hiring from tasks. You still have to train them, and you still have to give them your time. if anything, spend your time looking for somebody that's actually a good person that has done the thing many times and can help you in a way that you want to get help. Because a bad hire, you probably hire them because you want your time back, but a bad hire is just going to take a lot of your time. Hire slow, hire fast. If they don't meet your KPIs or your OKRs 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, fire them. It's completely normal. Set expectations from the get-go. And if they're doing a really great job, they're crushing their KPIs, they're crushing their OKRs, everything looks great, promote faster. You want to keep talent. And good talent are always, like me, for example, I'm always looking for great talent. And great talent are in great companies. And people who are great talent, they're staying in great companies. What I'm saying is, promote fast, because if you're able to promote fast in your company, you're able to keep these people ideally for longer. That's not always the case, but if you can promote faster, you give them more responsibilities. Maybe you give them a piece of the pie. They'll stay longer. You're happier. Everyone's happier. Number 7, the longer your vision, the simpler your strategy. The more rooted you are to what you're building, the less likely you're jumping from shiny object to shiny object. And I've seen this so many times with clients where we work for 30 days and they're like, this is not working. I want to change and I want to pivot. I want to do something else. The longer your vision, the more rooted you are in your vision and what you want to build, the easier it is for you to stay doing the thing and going on course with what you're doing. That way, you're not reinventing the wheel every quarter, every 30 days. You're not doing everything, completely changing everything because you just want to get to the quick result and to the quick end line, finish line, whatever. Have a good long-term vision so that you can stay rooted. That's absolutely important. I'm doing so good on time. I think I'm rushing through this. Maybe. Okay. Number 8, let your character compound harder than your cash. What this means is, in business, you're going to be working with a lot of people. Some clients are not going to be good clients. Some people that hire you might not be good bosses or good superiors or whatever. That's fine. But you always have to act with integrity. You always have to act with clarity. You always have to be disciplined. You always have to be a man or a woman of your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. It's going to take you further than any strategy, than any other funnel. Please don't destroy your reputation. And it's so sad seeing how maybe you've worked very hard for somebody and behind the scenes they're talking smack about you. But if you know deep in your heart that you did a great job for them, you gave them amazing results, you worked your ass off every single day, you showed up and you did everything in your power to make them better, then you can rest assured that you did nothing wrong. I just want to say, there's going to be people that speak bad about you. There's going to be clients that speak bad about you. But if you always act with integrity, you always act from radical honesty, then your character will compound. People will speak good about you. Always act on good faith. Number 9, be a servant, not a closer. I always say sales is service. The client you over-deliver for today might be the reason you're invited into a $100 million room tomorrow. Play the long term, and this goes with number 8. Do good. Do good. Act from a place of service. Don't just go into closing calls to get cash, even though you're not sure if you can help them. Sales is service. And the more money you make in this game comes from you being a serviceable person, somebody that acts from integrity. Number 10, the most important one, make God your CEO. Because when he leads, you start operating from anxiety and you start building with an eternal perspective. And from a place, your business just doesn't grow, it multiplies. He's the boss. And hopefully this video gave you a little bit of insight. I know my time's up. I said 10 minutes. And I hope this gave you some insight. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions on any of these, just let me know. And if you want to see specifically what I've done for, a couple of my clients and the specific 3 things I implement in every business I come with, just watch the next video. It's going to give you way more clarity. It's not just 10 minutes of me rushing into this, but I hope this gives you tons of clarity. I'll also link the video down below. It's here on YouTube. You can watch it and learn from it. And I'll see you on the next one.